Next on Good Morning El Paso today, a Las Cruces man attempting to rob a smoke shop gets killed by an employee. We have the 911 recordings also.
Want to go kill Kim Jong-un?
Totally.
Terror threats reminiscent of 9/11 are being aimed at moviegoers this Christmas over the movie The Interview. Theaters are now canceling the showing of the film.
And the El Paso Fire Department is officially opening a brand new station in central El Paso today. We'll take a look at what's inside.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Good Wednesday morning. Hope it's off to a great start for you. I'm Hillary Floren.
Yeah, I'm Stephanie Valle. Rise and shine. It's Wednesday at 6:01. And it's starting off to be a nice day just because it's Wednesday and we're halfway through the week.
Yes, nice and positive this morning. Gotta love it. Crystal's got to look at our forecast and some changes in store. Good morning.
Good morning. We're an optimistic crew on our Wednesday. Temperatures are cold out this morning. They have started to cool a little bit from where they were about an hour ago. We're now at 35 in El Paso and winds are at 3 miles per hour. We've got moisture moving into place too. As a result, rain chances will be in the forecast as we check in on that 7-day forecast. 40-year temperature in Las Cruces outside. Winds are calm. Now, I'm calling myself an optimist because we do have some slight rain chances, but I'm going to hope for the best. We'll talk more about when those slight chances hit us and some changes to the weekend forecast, all coming up in around 10 minutes from now.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thanks, Crystal. Well, it's been over a year in the making, but the brand new Fire Station 5 is officially opening later today.
And we have Good Morning El Paso's Andrew J. Polk live at that station right now with details and a little preview. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Hillary and Stephanie. We're here out at station number 5, ready to be opened here a little bit later today. You can see here behind me all of the fire engine and fire trucks polished, shined up, and ready to go for that open house later today, which will give residents a look inside the sometimes controversial station. Now, this station was built on a budget of $4.2 million from the city with an expected completion date of November. Fire crews did begin moving in equipment and testing operations starting last month. This new station, located at 400 Revere Street right off Gateway East, is meant to replace 2 other older stations in the area. The original Fire Station number 5 at 4240 Alameda and Fire Station 13 at 5415 Trowbridge. So this one includes larger living and dining facilities to house more firefighters from both of those stations. And fire officials have said that by combining the 2 stations, they hope to improve response time for this area. So again, the ribbon cutting will be here later today. Again, residents will get a chance to look around, see all the insides, and decide for themselves if this will work or not. So for now, reporting live on the east side, Andrew J. Polk, ABC7.
Thanks for the update, Andrew. We'll look forward to that opening today. In the meantime, we have an update to the 2 separate fires that happened Monday night. The first happened at a home on the 3200 block of Vogue around 9 p.m. A viewer sent us this photo of the flames, or this video. We're told the fire started in the attic. The people who lived there were not home at the time. They were contacted by their neighbors. The cause is still under investigation this morning. And moments later, a fire broke out at the Lake Fairway Apartments on the 11,000 block of Vista del Sol. Fire investigators say a faulty heater is to blame for this one. A resident reported hearing a loud pop and the smell of smoke. No injuries were reported, thankfully. Damage estimated at $10,000.
Developing now, a group that claims it hacked Sony Pictures has posted a public threat against potential moviegoers. On a website called Pastebin, hackers claiming to be the Guardians of Peace said people who see Sony's The Interview would suffer a bitter fate. They go on to say, quote, "The world will be full of fear. Remember the 11th of September, 2001. The FBI is now investigating the threat. The Interview, which is a comedy about a plot to kill the country's leader, North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, is set to open on Christmas Day. We will have more on this story later in the newscast, including local reaction. Meantime, a Las Cruces man is killed while attempting to rob a smoke shop, and now we have the 911 recordings from the shooting. This all went down Sunday night at the DCP's smoke shop on South Solano Drive. 24-year-old Luciano Acuna was shot and killed after police say he tried to rob the shop. Police say Acuna pointed a shotgun at a store employee and demanded cash. Apparently, Acuna was distracted for a quick second, just enough time for an employee to grab a handgun and fire several rounds. Here's just some of the 911 call made by another employee.
He's down on the ground because we fired back. We gotta get to the back. Somebody might. Watch out, man. They might shoot. We don't know if there's people out there or what. Oh, man.
Okay. So you shot him?
No. I had another worker in the store. I was in the back at the moment.
Okay.
Outside
And is he bleeding?
Huh?
How many times did you shoot him? Or did your...
How many rounds did you shoot, Dom? Like 5 or 6. Whatever he had in the clip. This guy had a shotgun, a pump shotgun, all black. He got gloves in his hands. He came ready to rob.
Las Cruces police are still investigating and haven't said whether charges will be filed against the store employee who shot and killed Acuna. To hear the full 911 recording, just head on over to KVIA.com.
About 3 hours after the smoke shop shooting, another Las Cruces businessman, 45-year-old Robert Barnett, shot at a man walking down an alley. Police say the victim hid behind a utility pole and pleaded with Barnett to stop. The man then ran off and called 911. According to court documents, Barnett believed the man was trespassing. Officers later arrested Barnett, charging him with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And a bus driver is recovering this morning at University Medical Center after the bus that he was driving crashed on I-10 near the Anthony exit. The bus, which belongs to a private company, was transporting several suspected illegal immigrants. It was hired by the Border Patrol to transport those detainees. 2 other detainees were taken to a nearby hospital. They were all treated for minor injuries.
And it is 6:06, and taking a look at traffic, you can see I-10 and Reynolds. Things are moving along pretty smoothly there. No problems to report. We do know that the crews have been, or TxDOT crews have been closing off I-10 around that area. It should be open at this point. They said it was going to be open by 6 o'clock.
Well, some American Airlines passengers were injured after their flight to Dallas hit major turbulence.
Little bump, and then there was a really big one where like all of my drinks went up and hit the ceiling.
A look at the emergency landing the plane had to make.
And also a review for the VA system here in El Paso. We'll take a look at what was actually found in that review and what's being done about it.
And could we be in for some rain later this week? Meteorologist Crystal Cly is standing by with your forecast. Crystal.
The answer's looking like a yes, at least in some areas. We're going to track those rain chances. We'll also talk about your weekend forecast and how about Christmas. All of that coming up.
Thanks, Crystal. This is ABC 7, where news comes first.
This portion of ABC